Good morning, children. Today I am going to do the political science first lesson, that is our constitution. See, already you learnt about what is political science in your previous class also. Political science is nothing but it is a study related to the political or civic activity of human being. India had to face many problems soon after independence, like rehabilitating the refugees who migrated from Pakistan, merger of 562 princely states, maintenance of law and order. These are all the problems we faced soon after the independence. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, former Home Minister of independent India, successfully achieved the merger of princely states and other provinces with the Union of India. There was the problem soon after independence is chaos, disorder. To maintain law and order, our former leaders had taken step to frame a new constitution. To maintain order, law and order, they had taken a step to frame a new constitution to our country. One group of committee, already you learned about that. What is constitution also? Constitution is a set of rules and regulation guiding the administration of a state. It is very important because it may come as what is constitution. It is the answer for what is constitution. Constitution is a set of rules and regulations guiding the administration of a state. Got it? So now come to the how our leaders, former leaders, they framed the constitution to our country. One group or committee established to frame the law. In that, the recommendation of the Motilal Nehru, one committee, and the decision taken by the meetings of the National Congress, INC, Indian National Congress, at Karachi in 1939, gave importance to need for the formation of a constituent assembly, one committee, that is the constituent assembly, to frame a new constitution to India. Constituent assembly with Indian members was formed in 1946. It had 389 members. There were 7 members from our state. That is proud to our state also, because 7 members participated from Karnataka. The first meeting of this Constituent Assembly was held on 9th December 1946. Next held on 11th December 1946. Under the chairmanship or presidentship of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was the first president of independent India. Along with the president Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad, other eminent persons like Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, C. Rajagopalachari, K. Munshi, T.T. Krishnamachari, Srimati Sarojini Naidu, Srimati Sucheta Kripalani, and first only I said 7 members from Karnataka like S. Nijalingappa, K.C. Reddy, Kengala Hanumanthayya, Tekuru Subramaniam, and others were present in the meeting. This Constituent Assembly formed 22 committees and 5 subcommittees to examine, to analyze in detail all the issues related to the country. In that, one of the drafting committee, it is an important committee. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of one of the most important committees, that is the drafting committee. Based on his contribution to the framing of the law of the constitution, he is called as the chief architect of Indian Constitution. He was called as the architect of Indian Constitution, or chief architect of the Indian Constitution. The Constituent Assembly took 11 months and 18 days to complete its work. Finally, the Indian Constitution was approved on 26 November 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. On this day, on the commemoration, on the remember of this day, every year we are celebrating January 26th as the Republic Day. Constitution having its own preamble. Preamble means preface, PTK what we are calling. Every novel or every book, it's having its own prefaces or preamble. So Indian Constitution also having its own preamble. Before going, preface or preamble means before going through that book or constitution, we have to learn briefly, or we have to learn some instructions or some guidance through the preamble. The preamble to our constitution is meaningful. It describes our political system and is a key to understand our constitution. It has been described as the jewel of the constitution. Our preamble is described as jewel of the constitution. According to K.M. Munshi, has referred to it as political horoscope. In the preamble begins, "We the citizen of India." It's in the name of Indian citizens only it begins. And sovereign means it is a supreme. India is a supreme country. It is not coming under any control of any other countries. And socialist also means the main aim of Indian democracy or Indian constitution is giving social security and welfare of the people. And secular means secular country. India is a secular country means there is no national religion. Example, in Arab nation we can see that Islam is the national religion. In other Europe countries we can see that Christianity is the national religion. But India we are not having our own national religion. Every citizen have the liberty to practice any religion they wish or they desire. And democratic republic means it is coming completely under the democracy, under the power of the people only. So the democratic republic means securing the happiness of everyone is the responsibility of a government. In a democracy, everyone knew about that. Everything is in a democracy or democratic country. Everything is done by the people, for the people and of the people only. Everything is done by people only. By the people, for the people and of the people. So till today I'll finish till this chapter, children. Later I'll start with the salient features of our constitution. Thank you.